Welcome to the scheduling module of our system. This module is divided into main parts: the consolidated data view and the category for instruments. Let's start with the category for instruments. When a user clicks on a category like soil plant, what they see depends on their role. Super admins will view all regional labs, while regional admins or users with scheduling permissions will only see the instruments from their own regional lab. In our case, we had selected the test XXXX, which belongs to the instrument alpha. So we'll navigate to the alpha instrument to view and schedule that particular job. We can see the jobs table, and this table provides detailed information about each job. To schedule a job, we click on Schedule Job in the Actions column. This action brings up a form. Here, users can set the start date, end date, and assign a user to the task. It's important to note that in the user dropdown, users will only see options from their own regional lab. Once the form is submitted, the assigned user will receive an email notification about their new task. It's crucial to understand that the status in the Actions column will change throughout the process. For example, when a task is started, the user can click Start Task, and when it's finished, they can click on Complete Task. Users also have the option to print the recording sheet or export samples. Lastly, I'd like to point out that the schedule column in the job indicates whether a job is scheduled or not. Now let's move to the consolidated data view. As you can see, this table provides a summary of the testing process stages. It shows the job number, test, and completion status for each job. For instance, we can see that ICR1 2024 has completed its XXXX test. This scheduling module provides a comprehensive view of all jobs and their statuses, allowing for efficient management and tracking of tasks across the regional lab.